You were shot down, of course. Say, where is everyone?
Where is everyone?
Oh, I haven't spoken to a real human in approximately 18,232,000 days, give or take a few thousand. Approximately 50,000 years, if I'm not mistaken. Not that I've been counting. They all left to find a new habitable planet, but I think they forgot about me. Whoops. But enough about that. I know you're curious, but I'm concerned about your health. I can't help but feel responsible for you. Come on, let's go. I'll take you back to your ship. Look, here are my friends. People tell us we look alike all the time. Don't you think so? I made them, just like my humans made me. Oh, and they don't talk much. They're just a bit shy around guests. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. You can say, who were your makers? Or why did they leave you here?
Who are your makers?
Humans, just like you. Only they left a long time ago. They were looking for a more habitable planet. You'll see on your way out. It's just unlivable outside. Say, why did they leave you here?
Why did they leave you here?
I'm not sure. I was never able to ask. Maybe you can ask them someday when you leave here on your ship. Oh, but here I am preventing you from departing again. It's because 2 is such a chatterbox. Hurry, let's keep going before he gets going again. It's just this way. Not much longer. Look, I painted this. A rather impressive work, if I do say so myself. That one there is me, and those are my makers. And one, of course. One and I are pretty close. I made this so that they would be happy when they got back. Back when I thought maybe that they were coming back. You can say, where did they go? Or when are they coming back?
Where did they go?
I never learned. I was shut down for a maintenance check, and when I woke up they had all gone, and the planet was completely empty. I wonder if they've thought of me where they are. Say, when are they coming back?
When are they coming back?
My friends calculated that after the 25,000th day had passed, the likelihood of any maker remaining who might remember me and recover me would likely have expired, as human lives are unfortunately quite brief. It's been an ordeal with crippling loneliness. Truthfully, friend 1 and 3 are capable, but 2 would be completely lost without me. That, and ensuring that the station is clean and ready for my maker's return has worn out the old microprocessors. You can say, why don't you leave the planet? Or how have you survived?
Why don't you leave the planet?
Why, I have no ship, of course, and unfortunately, well, I'm programmed to repair most engines and technological systems. If I do not have an object to repair, I am effectively trapped on the planet. This is what differentiates me from my makers. They can create. I can merely sustain that which they have created. That is, in fact, supposed to be my only purpose. But then I made that painting, and I realized I wanted them to be back. Missing things isn't in my programming. Say, how have you survived?
How have you survived?
As I said, I am designed for efficiency. My makers were quite clever. They've made a perfect charging station for me that absorbs energy from the sun, and I have a self-repair directive that allows me to sustain damage and age gracefully. Oh, look, that's the missile room. That's the room I used to shoot down the nearby passing ship just yesterday. Oh wait, that was your ship. It was all 3's idea. Friend 1 and 2 told me it was a mistake, but I didn't listen. I just had to get out of here. I'm so sorry. If I had known that anybody was inside of the ship, I would have waited a little longer. Say, what?
What?
I know. I'm so sorry. Again, if I had known that there was a living being inside of the ship, I would never have shot it down. That is why I feel responsible for your safety and health. You can say, why did you do that? Or how did you do that?
Why did you do that?
Is it not obvious yet? I'm lonely on this planet, all by myself. A serving robot like myself isn't intended to live like this. I am supposed to help people, and all I've done is make everything so difficult for you. Say, how did you do that?
How did you do that?
I connected to the facility's main power and rerouted power from my charging station to the missile bay that my humans once used to wage war on each other. I saw an opportunity to escape many years ago when 3 told me I ought to be prepared for the inevitable eventuality of my maker's complete abandonment of me. You can say, how did you repair my ship? Or have you trapped others down here?
Have you trapped others down here?
It was not my intention to trap you or harm you. Your injuries were an unfortunate casualty of my miscalculations, that a person would be inside of the ship, which I attribute to corrosion of my microprocessors due to old age. However, regardless of the reason, words cannot express my regret that you were hurt. Your ship is in the hangar, right down the hallway. You're free to go, but I'd like to go with you. I know I do not deserve it. I recognize that I should not ask, but I can't take this terrible loneliness anymore. It's been so many days, so many thousands of days. I realize that this is an insurmountable number for a human being to grasp in any tangible way because of your lifespan, but I implore you to try. Can you forgive me? Would you take me with you?
Yes.
Really? You would do that for me? I may not